Finally.
Oh my god.
Damn, this uke sounds like a guitar.
Oh, don't say that.
Talk about that. Talk about that song
I believe
and what
this
you guys did to
was-
it.
Yeah, made a mess of it is what we did, but in a very fun way. That was the band after Pure Heart. Should I say it like that?
Yeah, it's
Lopaka, and it was with Guy Cruz, who's one of John's brothers,
Of course.
and very talented family. That song, I believe, is an original called Kelley, and it was a nice bossa nova type jazz thing that we did. It's usually just an F. I was like, Kelley, let's just spice it up, and we modulate to G.
yeah, we almost modulated to A at one point too.
Yeah. And I'm just like, yo, we don't have time for that. So wrap it up.
I could have gone away for an hour and come back, and it would have been a whole different song. But
Yeah,
You'd be like, what song is this now? Oh, it's the same song. Like, what?
We're practicing the song, but started playing another one. like how it always happens.
just that intro kind of show slow-mo for people if they want to.
Oh, yeah. So that was a really nice melody. Jake played it really. I thought it was a really nice, even the solo too. But anyways, here. So starting off with F here. The ring finger on the 3rd fret bottom string. You're going to pull out open C twice. And then 2nd fret on the C string. And then you're going to follow with this chord. This is kind of like an B flat minor. Oh, well, if you add that on there, it'll be, but we'll do that. If you're playing it in high G, a lot of people play in high G, so just gonna bar the bottom 3 here, the 1st fret, leave the top string open. So then G here on the 2nd fret of the E string, and then you're gonna follow up the scale in F back to the C here, so it goes so that's 3 on the, starting from 3 on the 2nd string. You're gonna follow that with an open string on the A, and then 1st fret on the A, back to the C note here. So, and then you're gonna lead in again with the 2 C's, and then we're gonna do 2 C's, 2nd fret of the C string, and then these 2 diminished chords. And that is, the first chord is 5 6 5 6, and then you're gonna move down to 2 3 2 3, and then we're gonna go to B flat from here. So ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and then bottom string open. So it goes, and then B flat, then 2 times on the C string while you're holding the B flat. So, and then actually it's 3 times, 1 2 3. So 1 2 3, and then you're gonna play the top part of B flat minor, but you're gonna leave the E and A string open, so it's just gonna be 3 1 on top, and then an open, just a regular F, then this diminished 2 3 2 3, then a B flat, and then that really last chord, really nice B flat. We'll call it B flat minor, and that repeats twice. So this is the whole thing. Then one more time. chords goes C6, which is 5-7-5-7, and what chord is that? Sorry.
I tell you what, we'll do the full lesson at our membership page. I'll get Corey to break it all down, and
Yeah,
he'll look up the chords that he doesn't. He's playing, but
I
doesn't know the
know
names of it.
the name,
Hey.
and I just forgot. But
We got a lot to cover tonight because we're going to be comparing tons of different ukes. So, but I don't want to rush through this incredible instrument right here that I want to get you guys both to do sound samples of. So let's get into this.
should I go first, or should I trade it over?
KoAloha.
It's in your hands,
Yeah.
man.
We just went through a CS too, about a week ago.
Wasn't it the same wood combination too?
Yeah, just
No,
with.
this one has Macassar, Ebony.
Oh, I
thought
thought
it
this was rosewood.
Yeah, me too.
Oops. As you can see, I have a beautiful KoAloha CS tenor. This is the contemporary series. And compared to the deluxe models that you usually see and what the ponos are modeled after, the CS model is more, there's no flat bottom and flat shoulders up here. It's actually completely rounded. This is a unique shape that KoAloha designed kind of a while back. We've been carrying these for like 13 years. So Bearclaw spruce on top, really nice green purfling lines, abalone on the rosette, and outlining that abalone is the same green purfling lines that is going around the body here. And that continues along the curly koa top and back binding. You see that green line here, and the back. So very gorgeous instrument. Macassar ebony for the back and sides. One of my favorite wood sets. Ebony bridge. Fretboard, there's no fret tops on top, but you got them on the side. Slotted headstock. Goto tuners. These are some of my favorite colors. I like the gunmetal. These are strung, or this is strung with the KoAloha gold strings. Noah likes that a lot. I like them. Very nice and meaty sounding. With a smooth wound gold low G up here. So I'll stop talking and we'll give this ukulele a try. I could have kept going.
The like
We've been
resonance,
sitting here all
and,
night.
like the overtones, really, like with the ebony,
It's
I find is
glowing.
just like the best.
That's like a really nice natural, almost like a natural reverb
Yeah.
that goes on when you...
And that's with the nylon strings. Fluorocarbons bring that out a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna grab that and put it in Clay's hands next.
As soon as I finish this 20-minute sound sample. Holy moly.
Nice.
Beautiful.
That was a
Love
cool
this.
arrangement. Yeah. Super bold and sweet at the same time.
Well, another ukulele, which was mine.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, I would buy it in a heartbeat.
All right, so what we're going to do tonight, we're going to feature some of the other K brands built here on this island.
Start with the Sopranos. Who ate on a gabagoo?
Okay, so we're going to start with the Kamaka HF1 with the stock Kamaka string set.
Here's the Fluorocarbon set.
Quite a bit brighter, huh?
Yeah, a lot more sustained. The notes ring out more.
But still, the stock set has this kind of like warm thump that's classic.
Yeah,
So
you
it
can
depends on
actually-
what you like.
If you can dig in a little bit more on those.
Mm.
But I think you hear more of like the box with the fluorocarbon strings. You can really hear like how much reverberation is going on throughout the body.
So it also gives us a better comparison because we're going to try next a KoAloha with fluorocarbon string set.
Ooh.
Corey.
You know what we never did was put the Kamaka strings on a KoAloha.
I thought about that actually. I thought about that tonight. You know what? I mean, like that would be a fair way to go about it too, but it just never happens that like a lot of times people have us change the Kamaka strings to fluorocarbon. That's really common, but I don't know if I've ever gotten an order for a KoAloha change it to the Kamaka set. But I bet it maybe has happened. Because you know what? KoAlohas sound pretty good with nylon strings.
Yeah.
Got some punch.
Good one. Good punch.
Fruit punch. Nice and sweet.
It's like a regular soprano went on vacation and ate a lot.
Went on a boat cruise.
Yeah, right. So we just had to take a quick break because KoAloha strung both their pineapples with a A string on the E. But yeah. Yeah, let's try the long neck version of that next. You know, with the extra body you get on a pineapple, doesn't the long neck kind of seem natural?
It feels like that's what I would want if I had a pineapple ukulele.
Yeah.
And especially in a soprano, it's a lot more comfortable. Especially because like now I don't have to put my left hand and position it further down. You know, it's a lot more ergonomic. And then having like a concert neck on a soprano body, I mean, that's always gonna feel more comfortable for most adults. All right, long neck pineapple.
Okay, I didn't restring the Kamaka, but let's check out the Kamaka pineapple long neck.
I think comfort-wise, I like how this one
Yeah.
feels. Yeah.
In which way though? Just the feel of the neck.
The feel of the neck. I mean, it's probably just because I've been playing a Kamaka for a long time, so
Yeah.
kind of used to it. But this neck is very different from my custom. My custom neck is actually thicker, but I like how this feels because it is a smaller size than what I normally prefer. But it doesn't feel like I gotta struggle.
It's kind of a some of that is the stock set, but it's kind of a dry sound, but it's like a sweet sound, you know.
It is. If you're not used to these strings, it might be, might feel a little awkward at first, but once you kind of adjust, there's things to like about the stock strings. You know, it warms up the instrument in a lot of ways. It doesn't have as much sustain as fluorocarbon strings, but I mean, when you pick and do finger style on it, I mean, there's a nice clear separation. One thing I noticed about fluorocarbon strings is that there's so much overtones coming out from it, so sometimes it gets a little hard to isolate one string because you're hearing the other string overtones still sustaining, with these, because the attack is so short.
Yeah, if you're doing like fast finger picking stuff, like it's not gonna get muddied.
Like
Right.
It's really clean for that type of style. Wow, very balanced.
Sweet. Let's Corey, grab one of the long neck sopranos. So Kelley just played the long neck Koa Kamaka soprano. We don't have the Koa version of this, but I'm gonna try the Mango KoAloha soprano long neck. Mango might be a good a good option too for long neck because it kind of warms it up a little bit.
Yeah,
And the KoAloha long necks are pretty bright.
they are. They're bright, and yeah, like you said, mango seems to warm it up.
Yeah, it's cool because like Corey's always going by KoAloha to make sure that they give us better sounding ukes than any other dealer. Nah, just kidding. All right.
This thing is a cannon.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that thing sounds so nice.
I mean, I actually had to pull back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because otherwise I think it would be clipping. Like.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, and that's gonna fit in a Oahu Soprano case, you know. So you've got like a super small traveler that bangs.
The Oahu cases are good, especially because like they're all sized for
Yeah,
different
the longer
variations
necks.
of the same like same size but different model. Cool.
If in the fourth dimension, but in a 3D plane, you can see all sides of an object. Sorry, don't mind the beeping in the background. I wouldn't mind playing this. Like, I usually don't play concerts, but this is really nice. Is it coming?
I really like it. Yeah, even with the stock set, it sounds great.
Yeah. Maybe it's like telling me you need to go back to your original ukulele size.
I have no idea what this electronic cricket in the background is.
The aliens have arrived.
They're here. It's like a 20-foot chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Some big breasts.
You up like a worm. Yeah. But you spear one, and for the whole village is good for like a while.
Yeah. Hey, it's done. Okay, the beeping has subsided.
Wait, what do you have there?
HF2 with the Ahos.
Oh,
Very
okay.
nice fluorocarbons. All right, check it out.
I kind of liked it with the beeping in the background. Yeah, you definitely get more sustain and like resonance in the overtones, but then I don't know, there's something nice about the stock set too.
Yeah.
What do you like better?
For like these kind of finger pickings with dissonant notes and like overlapping stuff, I think I like these.
The fluorocarbons for sure.
But for like jazzy and like chord type stuff, I think I like the nylons better.
A little bit sweeter. All right, but this is going to be a better comparison, Kamaka with fluorocarbons, because next we're going to try
the Kanile'a K1C. This is the baseline concert from Kanile'a, featuring beautiful koa back and sides, gloss finished, UV cured, satin neck, ebony. You know them.
Looks like a deluxe, huh?
It is very deluxe-y. I don't know. For some reason, that word made me really hungry. All right. The K1C. This is the Royal Pikake concert. The nice satin finish. One of my favorites. Okay.
It's interesting. There's like a different stereo spread for the different sounds too. We only have one in these K brands right now for the Super concert, but let's check out the Kamaka Longneck concert.
Yes, one of my other favorites.
But yeah, this is the bridge between concert and tenor.
I don't know.
You know what I noticed? This is actually, most times it's just they take the larger size or the size next up of the ukulele.
Next that they make.
Yeah, this one actually feels
Different.
more along the lines of a concert.
Yeah.
I love this feel. Real quick.
It's definitely its own neck because it's got that concert headstock.
Yeah, I almost like this neck better than the tenor.
Ooh.
It's like,
Can I get a tenor with the super
Super
or the
concert.
long neck concert?
All right, this is the HF2L. L for long neck. You got a tenor scale length on here instead of the standard 15-inch, which is concert 17-inch for tenor. So check it out.
So we have a bunch of tenors that we're going to get to, but first I want to show you guys some of the new cases and go over the case options that we have. So
Really durable too, whatever synthetic material they use. Wow. I feel like I'm holding a dinosaur arm or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my custom Kamaka in there.
Yeah, check out. This is another version of the leather series from Oahu, and
it has a heavier arch on the top too. It's
Yeah.
like super heavy duty. I think you can stand on these guys.
reinforced, really nice fiberglass, so super durable. You can toss this around, even though I don't recommend throwing your ukulele or case at all. If you accidentally drop it, or something falls on it, it'll keep your ukulele nice and protected. This is beautiful. You got the gunmetal hardware, the red velvet inside, 2 leather straps that are always included with these. These that you can throw at people that, but not in a very hating way. We throw these at each other downstairs in the setup room.
Gotta watch if you have pets, not to let those things get too far.
I remember walking upstairs and I just get beamed in the neck, like, what the hell? Anyways, beautiful interior. The whole thing is padded. This is like stepping into the back of a high-end limousine. And yeah, they're surprisingly a lot lighter than they might look. They don't look heavy, yeah. But
It's not super light, but it's
They look premium.
especially with the backpack style straps, it's never gonna be hard to haul around with you. And what I like is you can stand them up. I don't know if you can see. Ta-da! Ta-da!
yeah. So next we're gonna take that KoAloha and put it in it and drop it from the 3rd level.
Yeah, I want
Can we?
this.
I bet it'd be fine, but
No.
yeah, it's so nice.
And this kind of material, I've seen seen it on furniture before, and it looks a lot better. It's like they've upgraded it to look not only real, but
Kelley used to make cases it's like so much nicer than that.
yeah. That's freaking.
And more expensive, but
Look at this! Holy crap!
So that's just kind of like another take on the leather one that we have too.
Wow. It's a 2-tone, so you got this. What does this remind me of? This reminds me of like
Oh, there's probably an album that was like that.
like what is that? The guys that ride the choppers? They have this kind of material on the seats and whatever. This is sick. Like, oh yeah, this is my ukulele. It's inside here, nice balance. Very sturdy handle. It's not the. This is like a flat, almost like a flat black leather. This is super, like really soft to the touch. The texture is really nice. Got the gunmetal hardware as well. Side here, you got the same material as the other one, but in this really nice, almost pearl kind of color. 2 straps, thing to throw at people when they're not watching. This is what I like a lot too, because not all tenors are designed equally, so you get this nice insert that will make your fit a little bit more snug. Or
I've found that these tenor fiberglass cases are a perfect fit for about every major brand except for Kanile'a, which is a touch too big for the tenor size. They're concert fits, but
middle compartment here with Velcro. Keep that nice and secure, just in case you have like a humidifier in there or a tuner. When you're moving the case around or you're taking the ukulele out, nothing will fly out and.
So I didn't grab one, but we do have the ones that we've been carrying off and on for the last couple years with the black leather with the red stitching going around. So those classic ones we have.
The professional violin one.
Yeah.
Remember, somebody's like, "What is that? A violin case?" Like, it could be if you want to, but
wrong shape, buddy. Okay, so next, so those fiberglass cases, I think like if we were like wholesaling and doing that, we would have to price them closer to $300, but they're just over $2. And then the next options I want to show you are some of the wood cases that are quite a bit more affordable, like less than half. So you don't have to go through these. We've had them before, but we got them back in stock.
Right. The one of the other. This is one of my favorites. I have one housing a very special ukulele to me, the coffee tweeds. So we have 2 variations. The other is the olive, which is also back in stock, so it's super popular. Gotta really get these before they run out, because they're gonna run out. And with the whole thing going on with shipments and part shortages and stuff, we're unfortunately not able to get them in as frequently as we used to, but we got them in. So
everything is just so much more. I don't know.
What do you guys? You should vote. Like, what is your favorite tweed case?
Yeah.
But then it's like this is super nice. But then you look at the olive tweed one, you're like, huh.
I like the coffee tweed.
Both of them.
So we got in a bunch of new gig bags. We have a basic gig bag that's only like, I don't know, $14-15 or something. I didn't bring one of those up, but then...
Oh, this is like the step up.
Yeah, so the next step up is that deluxe one. And on all of these bags too, note that like the ring pulls out to like make the straps and stuff.
Nice. This is beautiful. I love the color scheme. Got this nice dark gray... What is this, a Soprano case?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very elegant looking Oahu logo here. It's like done on an emblem. Super sturdy handle. This is super soft. Really nice to the touch. In the back here, you have the kangaroo pouch type pouch to house the backpack straps. And you have 2 of these that will connect to these hooks that are hidden under here, so they're not just flopping around when you're not using them. And yeah, very nice and compact, very sleek and elegant looking. Put that back in here. Whenever you're not using your straps, you can just slide them back in here and you're good to go. Oh, let me look at the front compartment. This, you can pretty much house a good amount of strings, tuners, string change tools, Game Boy Advance, if you want. Maybe a Nintendo Switch. It'll probably be sticking out the side. I like this interior. It's that same really plush, soft material, but it's in like a dark, should be black. I'd say it's black. But this is super padded. Doesn't have the PVC lining, but it's still really protective. You got the seat belt, like to refer this strap here. This will prevent your ukulele from flying out in situations you might be in a rush, and you're like, oh my goodness, I gotta go like you forget to close this, if you remember to just put the seatbelt on, like your ukulele's not gonna come flopping out, and that'll prevent a very bad day from happening. I've had those before. Oh my god, late for my gig.
So those in soprano through baritone start right now at $29. It's probably the
Freaking
best
deal.
value in a gig bag out
Yeah,
there.
here, try it. Like, feel it.
Dang. This feels like something that would sell for like 50, 60 bucks.
At least.
Get
And
one
so
can.
we have the next step up, which is touch thicker on the padding and
So I saw this the other day. Was taking pictures. Like such a genius design. One thing I really like is the pockets. They're very secure. The front flap here is secured with Velcro, which is nice. But there's also a zipper that'll keep it closed here. You have ample space to keep a ton of stuff. String change, tools, strings, 2 Nintendo Switches.
so yeah,
And,
you can choose whether to keep it zipped or not and just a flap.
Yeah. And it's a very
I like
Like,
the material on the outside. Like,
very simple design.
They have
but
a really nice feel.
still really nice. What is this little? In case you want to do some reps with your. Oh, I feel the burn. I like these zipper.
Yeah, they're nice and thick and
Yeah, really, really durable. Sometimes after a while, with the older, smaller zippers, you'd end up pulling it off, and it's like, oh man. But these, yeah, you can have. You can try to pry them with tools, and they're not gonna come off. Super durable. Back here, you got the compartment for the 2 backpack straps, and this is like the other cases as well. This hook for the strap is hidden right under this flap here, both sides. Forgot to mention, these are really nice. This is the type of material to prevent sweating, and what's it called? Wicking? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, like airwood, moisture wick.
Prevents the buildup of moisture and sweat.
and they're water resistant.
Got the hook if you want to hold it behind the back like that. The hook for the straps up here. Take a look at the interior. Just admire the Oahu badge. It just looks super cool. Yeah. Got the plush interior. Really thick and protective foam on the sides. This is like, it feels really good. I have these microfiber cloths for my car that are, they don't produce swirls when you wipe your car. It's what it feels exactly like that. Maybe it's even softer, but this removable. So if you don't like it, or you just need to move it up and down depending on the size of your tenor, then you can do that. Or you could just completely remove it if you don't need it, if you don't like it. So
It's better to keep it in there. Help support your neck.
yep. And then
Best protect
this
your
thing
neck.
is really durable too. So yeah, Velcro to keep it secured. These are like really strong too, so you don't have to worry about them flying out. Yeah,
Nice,
super impressive. I like this color too.
On almost all of them, I don't think, definitely with these, until they get copied or whatever. I worked with them back and forth on the designs, and same with those
beautiful.
2 fiberglass cases. With some of them, like I'm basing it off of stuff they've done for guitar, but
Yeah.
haven't done for uke yet, and then it ends up kind of altering a little this and that. So
Really nice fabric too. Thing, just it's a solid case, well put together. This is the same case I was just talking about, but available in black or dark gray.
So those come in all 4 sizes as well and start at $49.
I don't know if it's black or gray. It looks cool.
Our version of the canvas covered case, I think, is the best version of the canvas covered case.
Super,
It's a baritone.
yeah. Very cool looking. I mean, I don't hate the black canvas cases, but it was always like that for like the past 25 years.
I feel like
Just
these
that
even have
canvas
like a
case.
better fit though.
Yeah. Extra pockets here. I mean, their front pocket was usually good, but it didn't have, like, you couldn't fit a lot of things. You could fit it in that little pouch, but this gives you a little bit more.
Gives you the space.
Yeah, you can fit 4 Nintendo Switches in here, stacked on each other.
But you know, like the handle,
Yeah.
the straps, everything.
I
is
love
way more.
This thing where, you know, you could usually put your tuner in there. Very lightweight backpack straps, like legit backpack straps with the anti-sweat material, adjustable, which is really nice. These don't detach from the case, but that's not a problem. Get the shoulder, over the shoulder hook, or, you know, you get your hands full hook where you just can just hold it here. Interior, these are a little more snug too on the fit, which is really nice. Super sturdy, really big middle pocket, which is really nice. The other ones had like a weird shaped pocket. You couldn't fit a lot of things in it because it was too shallow. This is like at least 3 inches deep. You can put a bunch of, you can probably fit the DI in here. This is the DI pocket.
Yeah,
You stick the LR bags
And they all come with that extra pad for various.
right
You know,
under here.
if your uke is a little small or you want a tighter fit.
Or if you want to, you can probably stick your tenor in here. Like if you want the extra space for stuff.
And so those start at 55,
It's a view. The
which isn't much
UCTs.
different than the regular canvas covered
It's
cases.
actually, well, I looked at the matte pricing. It's $69
For what?
for the UCT.
For the canvas cover?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, there's a little bit of a weird overtone going in the background. That's from background noise, but it doesn't seem to be stopping. So I think while you're playing, it's not going to be bad because the audio is going to cover it. So yeah, let's go. This is the Kamaka with the regular Kamaka stock set. It's such a good sound, right? And it's
know.
like such like your signature sound for like at least the bulk of your career.
It's I don't know what it is. Like when you've been playing a certain type of instrument for so long, it's almost like you develop a relationship with your instrument. It's almost like you know how it responds and you know how to attack it in a way to bring the most out of it. And I'm looking forward to being able to do that with the rest of my other instruments, because the ones that I've had for a while was my first couple when I first started and the custom Kamaka.
Yeah. I mean, it's different colors a little bit, but like when I hear you play that, it's just like your albums, and I don't know. I mean, even though it's different woods and it's like the Kamaka tone just comes through.
Yeah, I mean, I based a lot of like how I sound off of my instrument, you know.
And the strings too are similar to what you've used on a lot of your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I would use like the clear D'Addario set. I've been using those for like 15 years, maybe even longer. But
Well, Diodario makes these for Kamaka,
Yeah.
and I think they're based off of that Pro Art. I don't know if the dye, like, do you guys feel like it's a slightly harder tension?
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a harder tension. The string is way more denser.
Right.
It's a solid string. And I think that's the reason why it doesn't have as much sustain as other string sets out there. Is because of that. Like, it's super dense, high tension, you know. And the gauge is thick too. It's a thicker gauge. So fluorocarbon strings are dense, but they're usually thinner.
Yeah.
You know, so I
The
guess that's-
regular, like, Pro Arts, there's something, like, a little bit spongier about them.
Yeah. I mean, I've loved those for the longest time because it's such a flat sound and you have full control of what's going to come out of your instrument.
It's good to EQ plugged in when you're playing at a gig.
Yeah.
Super clean, so it gives you a really ukulele like tone.
Yeah, it's a good signal to work with.
Yeah.
But next, we're going to try with the same model with fluorocarbons. This has the KoAloha set on.
Oh, now you can hear the whole instrument just like.
It's nice. It kind of reminds me of like the T1.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
Remember, like we were saying, it's like, oh, this sounds familiar. You know, it sounds like what we're used to hearing.
I love the strum sound on the fluorocarbon set too. You just feel that fullness.
Yeah, there's like a certain sweet spot, you know, with fluorocarbon strings. Like, you don't want to go too hard, because then it just gets a little,
Right.
you know,
Harsher,
Yeah.
thins out.
But if you have more of a softer touch or have control of, you know, how you're gonna play or your right hand, then fluorocarbon strings can do wonders. All right, let's try it. K1T Deluxe with Upgrade Koa.
It's a great sound and it's different too. Like you can really hear, like Kanile'a has a sound.
Yeah, it has a very unique sound, especially when you compare it to all of the other makers, and like because I believe like every brand, every style of build will produce something special and different that the other ones don't.
There's a couple KoAlohas there. One of them has the high G.
Okay.
This is the HF4 baritone from Kamaka, and it's a very nice and classic baritone if you're an avid baritone player. 20-inch scale length, all solid Koa wood, classic nylon Kamaka strings. These are really nice. What I like about the HF4 baritones is like it almost already has a built-in vintage sound, which is really nice, and you get a good amount of clarity with this baritone because it has such a slack tuning. It's not going to give you the same kind of clarity and kind of pungent sound like regular tenor or something, but this is still really nice. This is, I mean, I'll love to own one of these. Okay, so so balanced too. It's like not, it's thumpy, but like the perfect amount of thump. This is one of my other top picks for baritones. This is if you're looking for a baritone with a little bit more of a punch to it, this is nice. Regular K1B, very beautiful Koa top, back, and sides. Phosphor bronze wound strings, changes up the tone quite a bit. You get really good clarity with a good amount of warmth as well. Anyways, check it out. Very beefy kind of sound.
Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. Hopefully that background noise wasn't too much at the last part there, and you guys got to hear the tones of some of the most popular options for Hawaiian made ukes in each of these sizes. I'm gonna do a little contest here, but not really. It's not a contest. It's just using random.org. I'm gonna pick one of the comments before next week's video, which is just a number generator based on the number of comments. It'll give me a number, and then I'm going to put $100 in your customer account at the store. And so just tell us what you liked from the different sizes in the comments below, and you get entered for that. And yeah, Clay, why don't you close us out here?
Don't forget to like all of our videos, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification button to stay updated with all our latest content. This is Andrew, Corey, and Kelley. On behalf of all of us here at the Ukuleles site, we want to bid you a farewell, but don't worry, we'll be back for more. Take care and aloha.